Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Faith in Despair. Today we're gonna take a look at bugs. We have a small list of bugs that I wanna go through, and then maybe I will take a look at the tech animation. I'm not entirely sure yet. It seems like it's something that I can improve. But ultimately, once these things are fixed, I feel like I can step into the next thing that I wanna change for this big update. And it's going to be the boss rush mode. The boss rush mode is going to be really interesting because you will only be able to play one chapter, and you will get a bunch of lacrima at the beginning, and you will have to make do with those, mostly. You still get some lacrima rewards after every fight, but this is it. This is pretty much all you get, and then it's pretty much a challenge on how far you can get and how quickly you can get rid of the bosses. But today I'm gonna take a look at all of these bugs because I want to get them out of the way. Hello Manaship, thank you very much. How am I doing? I'm doing great. How are you? How was your weekend? I was hiking at a temple. It's called the Husaren Temple. It was great. And I was also taking a look at an exhibition. Maybe I can share that later on. But this was the temple. This was me in front of the temple. Badass. Hell yeah. The view from that was pretty insane. This is the view from that point of view. It's really high up. It is really high up. It's crazy. Wegen was fine. Danke. I'll catch you in an hour's time. Looking until then. All right. Oh my god, this was such a cool adventure, man. Such a cool adventure. Anyways, have a nice gym time. In the meantime, I am going to, and this is the art exhibition that I will show you later. Damn, it was so good. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna catch some bugs. What does your trainer say? My gym trainer is what you're asking? I haven't talked to my trainer in a long time, but you know, I still go to the gym 3 times a week, so I feel like I'm doing I'm doing it. I'm doing the gym, if that's what you're asking. What is it? The expression what it says. It's called Gas geben. Gas geben, or the other one is Leichtgewicht. That's what trainer always says. Alright, the first bug is Ella buff should not get triggered by boss immunity. Okay, let's see. Actually, now that I think about it, this was not because of immunity, this was because of stone skin. Now yeah. Maybe I'll just ignore that. Gas geben. Gas geben. Gas geben. Okay, maybe let's not think too much about that. There's a pop-up whistle. Okay, let's fix this one because that is really annoying. It should be relatively easy. But yeah, otherwise the weekend was great. We almost killed the final boss in Ascension 10 in Slay the Spire, but we need, we got it down to a third. Unfortunately, we died. But yeah, there's at this point, it's like maybe we will not continue playing it for a while. I think we kind of need to take a break. Anyways, this is looking really good. Wow. Yeah. On Friday, I think after the stream, right, I managed to update all of this, like these images, because Renapunk sent me a suggestion, and I updated the images and made it more like a book. So I feel like this is looking really good. There is a bit of a thing going on up there, but that's fine. Let's go to the collection and runs, because there's a I don't know why, But we will figure it out. For some reason, there is a detail going on here. Statistic node details. Why are you active, my friend? I have no idea, but run statistic layout. Let's go to the prefab. The prefab. Run statistic layout. There you go. And it is indeed active by default. Now, I feel like I can just deactivate and see what happens. Yeah, that should pretty much solve the issue that I'm currently having. Do I want this up here? Where do I want this? Maybe here. Alright. So, there's a pop-up visible. I hope it's gone now. It is. But now it's not visible at all. Okay. Well, we can surely fix that as well. The statistic node detail, where is that? Where is that linked? Statistic node details. I feel like that's it. Details. Yes, okay, so if we move our mouse over this. Ah, it just says minus 100. Well, you also need to details. Game object set active is true. There we go. And now that should solve it. I definitely need to adjust this as well. And then the first bug should be gone. I hope. This is really one of the annoying ones. This one should also be very easy. Another easy one. And we're also going to add all of the new names to the localization file. These should be relatively quick and easy to do. And then I want to try doing something with the font size in terms of making it Steam Deck verified, because that is, I think it is important, but we will see. We'll see. Maybe I will have to actually change the font. I'm not entirely sure yet. I tried a different font in the past. And back then I thought it did not fit the game. Maybe I can switch between them or use both. So I'm not sure yet. Hey, now it works. Now it works. Why is there no different color here? Top spell damage 5. Top spell damage 5. Top damage per round 183. Alright. It is a bit cut off at the bottom though, so maybe I can fix that as well. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. But let's give it a try. If it is at the bottom, I feel like this is it, right? Yeah. Yes, this is this. If this, oh, wow. That is really cut off. Let's give it another try. And inspect it in the inspector. Alright, -5. Okay, I feel like we can do the following. If it is -7, try that. Plus total height. Yeah, let's try that. Should be better. A lot of small things, but it is important to me that I wrap this up before trying something new. Although the update is getting closer. I only have like maybe a month or 1.5 months for this update. So at some point I need to wrap up adding new stuff. But I really want to add at least a boss rush mode. It's really gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a shorter run, and I'm not sure yet if it needs a separate tab or not. But we will figure it out, as we always do. Okay, this is much better. It is much better, but it could be a bit more to the right. Minus. So if I add 0.2f here, is this better then? Let's give it a try. The devil is in the detail. This should be relatively easy. And this one as well. I'm curious what this is going to do. Because the attack animation could use a little bit more weight behind it. So we will see. I was also thinking about an EXP manager. Because it could be really, really cool if you see actually the progress after you are done with the run. Okay. Sure, Windows. Let me just enter my password on screen. Collection runs. That was the wrong direction. Alright. Hello, my steak. I imagine my surprise when watching random YouTube videos, seeing integrated promotion ad for Faith in Despair. I was so surprised. Good job on marketing. Wow. You saw that? That's amazing, dude. That is really cool. That's amazing. But yeah, that one ad was really, really cool. I think it was Sam YouTuber. Yes. It was this one. Which one? This one, yeah. Speedrunners can now beat Ratchet 3 in 3 minutes. For some reason, that's actually insane. For some reason, this ended up being in the top 10 videos of this guy. So I don't know what happened, but apparently I lucked out with this one. Dude, that's crazy. Got almost 200,000 views. That's really nice. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Amazing. Because his other videos, it could have just been, you know, 10k views or whatever. But apparently that was a really good video. Nice. It's always a bit of a gamble, you know. Not just for sponsoring, but whenever you upload a video on YouTube, it is always a gamble. It's always like, how is this gonna perform? I mean, you kind of have a feeling, you know, but it's like, is it gonna perform well or not? And then you have a sponsor attached to it, and the sponsors can probably also be like, you know what, this video only gets 10k views, then I'm only gonna pay half of that. I've seen that happening. I've seen that being offered as a legit option. Not for this video, but for other videos. Like they give you the option to pay in terms of views the final video is actually going to get. You can save a few, you can save a little bit, but in this case, I mean, I would have had to pay a lot more. So I'm happy it did well. Anyway, I think this is is not bugged anymore. This is done. Bottom of the BG cuts off. There's a pop-up visible. There was another one. Okay. Collection statistics. The bottom of the thing cuts off. That's true, unfortunately. Let us see how I can solve that. I believe you can set this to minus 0.5. Maybe even 2.5. Oh my god, it can even be 1.05. 0.05. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, I will take that as a win. Does it work when I change the aspect ratio? Yes. Yes, it does. Alright. So let's keep that in mind. Which prefab was that? Yeah, let's try it again. I feel like it is Stars Effect. Maybe it was Collection, I don't know. We will see. Collection, statistics. Which object are you? Hello, YouTube chat. This is collection, yeah. Collection statistics layout. Ah, okay. Collection statistics layout. There we go. Can I do that? Can I do that? Let's try. Otherwise, we will have to adjust it in the code. Collection statistic layout. Okay, there is definitely a link here. Collection statistic layout, prefab. Collection of statistics. Nice. So what position is it going to be set to? Oh, okay, the default. So this should work. This should just work. Profile. No, that's not it. Collection. Statistics. There it is. It is officially fixed. Nice. No longer cut off. The next one is move mastery message below card on the left. Yeah, I know why. I know why I want to do that. And here's the thing. I probably need to change something here as well. Where yeah, it says here, same in Lakama Deities Demons. Same with this one. Because if I go here, this could also be in with a background and a little icon. Oh my god, this new view is pretty good. It's really good. Love it. Okay, we can add this as well, but let's first add it to the bosses. Because here it is actually overlapping. It actually doesn't look that good. So the other solution that I can think of is... Because we have Chronicles as well, right? Yes. Can I move them closer together? What the hell is that? Get game set. What is that? Get current. Oh, there's another bug. Cool. It's great that we are trying to do as many things as possible. If get game state. Yeah, this is why I am doing a bug fixing session today, because I feel like whenever you add something, add a lot of new stuff, you just have to sit down a little bit and just explore the game again, see what happened. In the meantime, you know. Oh, we have this here as well. Alright, I mean the order matters, so I'm going to leave it like that. Because the order is important. Okay. Now in theory I could probably move the columns a little bit closer together from the boss fights. So that I have a bit more room to to grow in the table. I don't know. That could be a solution, but then, yeah, how is it going to look? Boss fights. Let's just give it a try. We can, are they one after another? Yes. Well, that sucks a little bit. But if I do this, leave 2. So every third item, then I have the column, right? That's good, very promising. Now what happens if I move them to the left a little bit? I mean, the collider is screwed. The collider is definitely not happy with that. It's fine actually. Weird. So I could have 4 columns. And what is 4 times 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 4 columns here and a 5th one here. And another one here, I guess. I could do it that way. But it feels a little bit cramped, so not entirely sure about that. Let's give it a try. Worst case, I will just undo it. Show tab bosses. Column start X. Let's see. We have column width. It's 5.5. Okay, I need to use a different one this time. This time it's going to be probably 4. Show tab boss. Float column with boss's column width is let's try 4 for 0f. Boss's column width All right. Is this used anywhere else? No. Let's give it a try. I feel like, what does it check for? Does it check for the X or, yeah, it does. Okay. Could look weird. But that's fine. I feel like the collider should be alright. But yeah, bosses. Okay, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. The column width looks fine to me. But it looks very crowded. But why? Okay, this is definitely because it's behind. I don't really wanna make new graphics just for this layout. We could. Or I'm just going to ignore it and move this to the left. I feel like this is the best course of action here. Yeah. Just move it down here. Okay. I'm going to select this. Move it to the left. I mean, it definitely needs to be smaller than if it needs to stay here. If you are to live here, you need to be smaller, my friend. 5. It's not small enough. Maybe something like this? I don't know. In the shop, we have the shop reward info, card UI, shop UI. Switch inventory, now come action. There it is. Hello, Jackneck. My birthday was on Friday, but thank you. Thanks for asking. Yeah, that was the reason why I was not here. I was in the Husaren temple. I don't know if you know this one. Probably, maybe you do. This is the Husaren temple. It's near Mödling. It's beautiful. Dankeschön. And the view from up there. Oh, I showed it last time? Okay, cool. Yeah, but now I was actually there. I took this photo. It's different this time. It's so much different. But yeah, it was a really cool, really exciting walk. We walked for 4 hours. It was beautiful. We even, like, when we approached it from this side, and you can see it here. It's like, yeah, we're going to go there. So we were in these old ruins, and then we had to walk all the way down through these plains, and then all the way up to the temple. It was really cool. It was like in an RPG. You know, you see it and you can actually go there. Wow. Who would have thought? It was really nice. The weather was nice. How was your weekend, Jacknick? What did you do? Do I have a cat update? Yes. That's Yuki in her new box. Yuki really likes the new box. These open world without fast travel, yeah. I know, right? Like, what the hell? There was even a path that said... There it is. Die Lausbubenwand. Begehen auf eigene Gefahr. Die Lausbubenwand. I was cycling and badminton. Nice. Hell yeah. There was also a church. Wow. They had this incredible flag. And it says Saint Donate. I guess it says Donate or whatever. In Latin, but that was, yeah, but the flag itself is crazy good. Looks really, really cool. So where were you cycling? Just anywhere in Vienna, or did you have a specific target? The other thing that I watched was we went to the 21st Belvedere, whatever, the museum, and they had this exhibition. It's just, you know, these statues standing around. It was so cool. It might come off a little bit weird from this photo, but there was actually the artist, she actually made the music herself as well, and it was playing while you were walking around there, so it was really, really eerie. I don't know if you can hear that. It's very faint. Even I cannot hear it. But yeah, walking around with these statues was so cool. I don't know, it was just very cool. I like it. Anyhow, I went north from Vienna, a bit north of Seestadt, got some quattron that I didn't have yet. All right, nice, very nice. Ja, the 21er Belvedere or whatever it's called. It's relatively small, I would say, but they also had some game jams in there in the past. I've never been inside of the game jams. It was my first time on the weekend as well. I don't know squad rods. No, what is that? I thought it was a variant of a new area or whatever. Guess it's something different. You have to teach me. Paste as child. Oh, it kind of fits. It kind of fits. It kind of doesn't. Do I want... Wait a minute, does any... Don't I have this already somewhere? Wasn't this somewhere already? Let's look at the deities. No, this was completely different. But I mean, this view is pretty nice. It's like a grid over the whole world. Whenever you walk, cycle through one to unlock it. Oh my god. I need to... I see. So I was like, is this a name for a general quadrant? But it seems like something different entirely. You try to get as many as possible connected without holes in between. That is such a cool idea. That's a really cool idea. Oh my god. Übers Quadrat. Expeditions, nice. Make them exciting by collecting quadrats everywhere you go. That's really cool. I feel like it's too late. Now that I've been to a few cities, I'm like, oh no, now I have to go again. By the way, we just barely missed 2 when we were walking into the Godot meetup. No. No. Damn it. Well, anyways, we have another chance on Thursday, apparently. You can link it with Garmin, Strava, or just use the app. What is Garmin and Strava? So many things I don't know about this world. Chronicles, chronicle items. Item lock without square. Okay, I can try to make them smaller. Do I want to do that? Because if their bosses have a smaller list, I could try that. Garmin makes GPS apps and bike computers, and Strava is also some biking tracking thing. Nice. Interesting. Ah, GPS watches. Oh. I see. Oh, the one you were wearing, and then it also tracks your... Yeah, because you activated it last time, right? To track your steps. That was the watch you were wearing. That's how you collect this. Ah. I see. I will make it on Thursday. Fair. I was also thinking about whether I can make it or not. I'm not sure yet. There's a lot going on right now. Here's the thing. So I had already got cinema tickets when they announced it, right? So next week I'm going to be in Berlin for the Amazed Fest. Never been to Berlin, so it's double exciting, but triple exciting because I'm probably going to meet Imhotep for the first time as well. So that's really exciting. I don't know about any of these in the program because everything feels like it sounds very interesting. Let's just put it that way. And end of May, I'm probably going to be Expo Gamers. I say probably because I don't know yet, 100%. Waiting for confirmation on something. So that's mid-May, from May 13th to May 16th. And then this is the end of May. So I feel like I'm losing a bit of time. So I might not go to the Godot meetup on Thursday to, you know, get some work into this game. Because the update needs to go out end of June or mid-June. And there's still a lot of things that I want to do. So we will see. I might make it to the... Is the game dev meetup tomorrow? How? What happened? Why does it feel like it was just yesterday? So this is... Yeah, this is tomorrow. That's crazy. I know because the last one was mid-April, so this is why. But still, it's... we will see. I mean, I think I can make it tomorrow. We will see. You will be there? Cool. There's a chance I will be there too. A high chance. What is tomorrow? Let me check my calendar. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we have a meeting before that. Yes. No, otherwise it looks okay. Okay. Man, this week is packed. Alright. Yes, indeed. So do I wanna adjust these or do I want to... I can try playing with the set index. Not with the set index. This is not CSS. With the order. For example, like this. Do you have an order? Yes. Okay, so if I do this, what happens then? Okay, I definitely would have to adjust the colliders, but I can work with that. I can work with that. Okay. You didn't really get the code or anything? Okay, I mean, we can just... Well, it's up to you. But all I wanted to do is maybe just check in and see if I can answer any questions that you have. And maybe just take a look at it together. But up to you. So I didn't expect to you to have anything done by tomorrow. It was more like, do you have any questions and do you want to take a look at it together, kind of thing. But up to you. We can move it to something else. Okay. But yeah, here's another thing that happened. I had an ad placement for the game in one of the YouTube videos. And that brought a bunch of people in. That is really, really cool. But that also shows me that, like from the reviews from the new reviews that the game got, that the game received, that is definitely something that I want to do for this next update. And that just adds to the pile. The first one is the new mode, Boss Rush mode, because it has shorter runs. And then the other one is that you maybe can play the journal with different starter texts, but, you know, different bonuses and whatever. That could be really, really fun. And a lot of other stuff. We can decide spontaneously. Cool, yeah. You don't... Yeah, if you don't have any questions, that's fine. No, you're not wasting my time. Like this slot is fixed in my calendar. I'm not saying that this is I don't have time for that. I do have time for that. That is not my intention. Was not my intention. All I'm saying is this week is packed. Okay, I need to make a decision here. What's it gonna be? What if I move this out of the way? Let me see. This can be here. This can be here. Yeah, but this. What happened? Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on just a second. Because if I move the layout to the top, as RenderPunk has suggested, into tabs, like here. Also, the custom button is not animated. So many small issues. Okay. Custom button does not animate text. It's for me. You're not wasting time. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, we can do it spontaneously. It's okay. Custom button does not animate text. The other one is if I can move the tabs over here, then I don't need. Let me see the. All right. Let me check out the RenderPunk suggestion. Also, I got this image. RenderPunk made this image. That's not great. That's giving me a present. That was very cool. Where is the tab? Where is the tab layout? Should be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. The tabs. Not the biggest fan, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the return button is to the left. Okay, let's not overcomplicate anything. We have one issue and we need to fix that. So we're going to take the simplest approach. And the simplest approach is to... The simplest approach is to take this. Let me start it again. I can move it to the side. I can move the info to the side on how to master a boss. I have too many bosses. That's the main problem. But why is it? Okay, let's see what happens if we add a fourth column. And x is what? Aha. Times 2, I see. So it needs to be times 3. Fair enough. So then we should have 3 columns. No, four columns actually. That should be better, right? Right? Oh, it's just a mess, to be honest. That's not good. I can play around with the set index, yes. I keep saying set index, like this is not a website. It's not a website, guys. Then Delia, so this needs to be, if this is higher, then this is overlapping the menu already, which is, that is fair, I guess. Okay. I can live with that, to be honest. You know what? I can live with that. Let's try it out. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have the sprite? Yes, we have the sprite. UI. Sorting order is we'll just add a column here, is 0, or I can just do sort ID. Sorting order 0. Sorting order ++, and then we will say sorting order is 0. Does it start at 0? Yes. Okay. The next thing that we need to do is, I could make a separate prefab, to be honest. Hello, Nixonati. I bought myself a shawarma. What is that? What is that, Nixonati? How was your weekend? Oh my god. That looks like a wrap. Is it like a it looks like a wrap, to be honest. Is it just the same? Looks nice. Today we're just fixing a few bugs here and there. Hopefully not making any new bugs, but it is what it is, you know? Out with the old, in with the new. UI button. Set text. Okay, so I can say button order text. Sorting order is sorting order. And of course we have winning. It just instantiated, huh? Okay. Ah, it's a wrap, nice. Looks tasty. I just ate, but it looks tasty. Then great, super tired after work, but at least I will be having this off from Saturday to next Monday. Nice. Sounds really good. Okay, the text is not working as intended at the moment. So this needs to be 1, right? Yes, okay. Okay, like one step at a time, right? One step at a time. I hate Windows and I think it is mutual. By the way, guys, by the way, there has been some update in regards to Windows. Did you know that they're working on an update? Oh my god. Look at it. Good news for Windows 11 gamers. Microsoft is quietly working on a major internal plan called K2, like the mountain, I guess, to slash bloat, boost performance, and make the OS seriously competitive with SteamOS. SteamOS is now the official benchmark. Microsoft wants Windows 11 to deliver identical or better gaming performance on the exact same hardware. That's crazy. Just SteamOS is now a benchmark for Microsoft. You know, Gabe is just sitting there. He's not sitting there, you know, they're doing some stuff, but quietly winning, I would say. Dramatically lower idle RAM usage and much lighter overall OS footprint. Heavy cuts to AI clutter and pre-installed junk. Completely rebuilt start menu, reportedly up to 60% faster. And a ton of underdeveloped tweaks, faster file explorer, snappier UI, fewer background processes, etc., etc. Holy shit. Yeah, this is insane. I failed to reinstall Windows last Saturday, and worst of all, I had a painful hard time recovering the backup. It's a very nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I can say to this is I'm just excited to be able to use my operating system again. You know? Like, yes, I can use my computer like normal. Like in Windows 10 again. I guess it's a win. I don't believe any of it. We will see, right? We will see. Maybe it's just going to be, oh no, yeah, now you have to buy Windows 12. Windows 12 is going to be so much better, guys. I think between SteamOS and the Apple Neo, Windows really has to wake up at some point, right? Yes. The Apple Neo is crazy for the price point that what you get. I guess it works. It looks very cramped though. So I believe I have to make a separate sprite for these. It just is what it is, you know. Mastered has a sprite right now. Okay. Okay. Sprite renderer Chronicles sprite renderer is no, this is below. This is here. Winning. Achieved and master. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna just say winning. Are you winning, son? If you want a deep loaded Windows, then you're probably looking for Windows PE or whatever it's called. I have no idea. Ah, the one that is installed as interactive panels. I have no idea. But I mean, at least they're doing something, right? It's just every time we use Windows 11, it's just no joy of using that anymore. It's just zero joy. And the fact that it's now competing with SteamOS is really, really crazy. I can just imagine them sitting there like for years, and SteamOS is like growing in the background, and they're still up here and they're still laughing, and SteamOS is like quietly building, and like here, SteamOS is here now maybe, and Microsoft is like, wait a minute, wait a fucking minute. And I can imagine them sitting, you know, Microsoft leaning back in the chairs and just smoking and having the feet on the table. And then I was like, oh my god! And then opening up the coding chains again. Windows pre-installation environment. It's a lightweight version of Windows. Oh my god. Can we boot it via USB drives? Wow. Hello, Sticky Man. How is it going? Fun fact is the SteamOS growth is contributing to our Linux market share for gaming. Yes, indeed. I like the penguin. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely crazy development. We were just talking about the fact that Microsoft is having a bit of an anxiety attack now because SteamOS is now the official benchmark for Microsoft and wants to make Windows 11 to deliver the identical or better gaming performance. SteamOS is not a benchmark. I like that. I've been Penguin gaming since January 2025. Nice. So, any downsides that you've encountered, or are you just a happy penguin now? Are you just happy? Is that achievable? Is happiness achievable? Can it actually be done? So I'm going to make new sprites. It's a solution. I'm just gonna erase everything. And we will have a Chronicles item, Chronicle items hover, and Chronicle items locked, as well as locked hover. All without. Oh my god. That's a lot of sprites, but anyways. VR has been here, Nvidia was shit, but works now, nice. Well, that's it. That's it, I guess. Last major issue is Nvidia DXVK12 performance issue. Okay. What is the issue there? Do you know? Do you know? Wait, can I just open up the template? Can I just open up the template? This is called Chronicles item achieved. My cat really wants me shawarma. Cat is like, oh, thanks for buying that for me. I really appreciate it, man. Okay, I did not label this, so I guess this is just guesswork. But the cool thing about this is I can just copy this layer and copy this over here. Oh, this is the... Oh shit, this is the other side. Damn it! Silly cat, this thing is too spicy and it has a lot of onions in it. You cannot have it, you have diarrhea. You silly cat. You're so silly. I probably... What is that? Ah, okay. Okay, I'm going to copy all of this. Remove this again. Paste it. And move it to the left. Kinda like this. And then paint a little bit on this side. So nothing is visible. You, however, need to go. Wait, which one of you was it? Yeah. I don't care about you guys. So now we have Chronicle item hover. Chronicle item small hover. And I'm going to remove these and copy this. Katrin made several emojis for list channel for a few days back. Really nice one. Can you show them to me somehow? I'm curious. I'm really curious because I want some emotes as well at some point. So I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what kind of style I'm going for, but we'll see. DX12 game lose 10 to 40% performance on NVIDIA due to an internal issue without the NVIDIA platform does not line up with the current Vulkan extensions. Wow. Basically, NVIDIA drivers want to do X, but in order to get to X, Vulkan extensions only allow it to have to. So Y, C, and A before that can then equal X. The fix is in testing. Okay. That's crazy. Oh, nice. That is cool. She really is a cool artist. I will say this much. I can use emojis on my own channel. Nice. That's cool. Hi. Alert? Alert what? Chronicle items. Small. Without square hover. Do I need them without square? No, I don't need them without square. I can just get by without them. Oh my god, there's 1 hour until the new Steam controller drops? That's what? That's today? That is today? Fuck. Danger. Yeah, those are really nice, Nick. Yes, it's today. Oh my god, Steam controller. Wait a minute, that's it? No. It is, right? I mean, are people saying this is expensive or not? Because I feel like it's okay. It's an okay price. Damn, that's today. Travis got merchant to Links a few months back, so it's ready day one. Oh. It is expensive but repairable. Okay. What is the PS5 controller? Oh, it's 75 bucks? Ah, okay. I see. So it's a little bit more expensive than a PS4 controller. PS5. But, I mean, this coming out, it means that the GameCube is also coming, right? The Steam machine should be also coming this year. Add to wish list. Does it have a... No, there's no date yet, right? I like this small form factor with the banana. Oh my god. Yeah, this is crazy. It's just this PC. This is why Microsoft is sweating right now. I'm pretty sure this is why. I'm pretty sure this is why. Because, I mean, this is just insane. Rumored to be August and September. Wow. Honestly, I cannot wait. I watched the last tech tip and it felt like it's a little on the expensive side. Okay. Justify future Steam machine pricing. Yeah, I feel like I mean, you know, with all of the tariffs and whatever that's going on right now, I feel like they maybe just be testing to see how high of a price they can set. Because, you know, you don't know, but maybe the PS5 controller at this point, I mean, it's 70. I'm not sure if Sony is losing money on these at the moment because it's been out a while. Probably not. But you don't know, like with the increased tariffs and whatever, Sony might actually also be making not that big of a buck out of these anymore. I don't care about the GameCube. It's cool, but I like my desktop Penguin. Alright. Sony's not using magnetic sticks. Ah, so there's... Okay. I mean, this definitely feels more advanced. The Steam controller. Because, I mean, it also has the... it also has the mouse, the touchpads here, right? Definitely a bit more going on there. Oh, since they are magnetic, they are not... I see. So they don't actually need to be replaced that often. They just go on forever. That's cool. 3 times the battery? Wow. Any console can be sold at a loss, let's be honest. Part of the cost of consoles is typically regained through console exclusive. But Valve cannot really play that game since they sell PCs. I feel like Valve can definitely play that game because they're making so much money from Steam. So I feel like they could probably sell it on a loss if they wanted to, because like they can't. Steam controller might be carrying some part of GameCube cost. Ah, so that's what you're guessing, yeah. Interesting. Companies would buy it and never use it for Steam games. Oh. Oh, that's the problem. They cannot sell it for a loss. Oh my god, that's so much to consider. Selling PC cheaper than PC will introduce a whole bunch of its own issue. Right. That's crazy. Because at this point, like if they are selling it cheaper, right? Then they're also having problems producing it. Because it will just fly off the shelves, off the virtual shelves, I guess. Not even the virtual shelves. But that's interesting. Oh, we have a new bug. We have a new bug. Kreatives könnte es Possibility lang verteuern können, unsure if it is intended. Oh, that's good. Interesting. Clear debuff is definitely... Clear debuff gets rid of immunity. Ah, that is a really good find. I'm definitely gonna check that out right now. That is good. Clear debuff disables a boss's immunity. Let's move that here. Hello Teabag. Are you excited for the Steam controller? It's coming out today. How was your weekend? Steam controller gets about 35-ish hours. Sony controller gets a best 10. Wow. Just wanted to say I'm trying the name calling stuff. Generation 2 Steam controller is looking great and I'm happy that people are hyped for it. I, however, will be sticking to my Gen 1. Okay. I personally would just stick to the PS5 controller because I think it's really, really good. As long as this is working, I'm not gonna buy a new one. So... What controller? I don't even know what's going on. A new Steam controller is coming out today. It's a new Steam controller, T-Bag. It's coming out today. Wow. It's a new Samsung Smart Fridge controller. I'm so happy that I can finally play my fridge with the controller. I'm so happy. There was one before, yes. It's okay. It's okay. Trying to find a worthy for an endless mode. I will work on this, I promise. Okay. Can I just replace those? We have item small and item small hover. And this one is the upper left one. Oh. It's a fresher Steam, extra steamy, yes. It's not a Steam that has been lying around for hours and hours. No, this is the good one. This is the good one. There we go. Yeah, I would say this is good. Could be even more. Even more. Kind of like this maybe. Paint. Chronicles item small. And oh, now I have to copy this over to make sure it's the same. But that's fine, we can do it. Item small hover. There we go. Weekend was great. Hiking, going for walks in the sun, started my new coding project. I quit my last one, nice. really motivated. That's good to know. All is well, how is everybody doing? All fresh and minty? Yes. Watch the buy page redirect to Ticketmaster. What? I don't think you're joking, but that would be interesting. Okay. I feel like that's something you can do. I mean, isn't it like that that Valve only lets you buy like 1 or 2 controllers per Steam account? I assume they have a bit of a restriction there anyways, right? Shall I continue to wait for Steam Machine? But I'm rapidly losing optimism. Our government is planning to limit tech imports starting end of May. Oh my god. Wait, so at the moment you can still get a Steam Deck, Nick and Ali? You can actually buy a Steam Deck and it gets delivered to you? That is interesting. Because I cannot send you anything. If I wanted to send a package, then yeah, the post office is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, I have a friend over there. What do you want me to do? And they're like, no, you cannot do that. Ah, you still have a bunch of those within the country already. Interesting. Thanks. What are all of these emotes? That's really cool. But yeah, I was also hiking, and we saw. I was also in a museum, and we saw these things standing around. I think this was really cool. There was just a bunch of these guys standing around. Very cool, and the music was really like ambient and eerie. It was just like walking among aliens. it was really, really cool. It was really, really cool. This is the view from above. This is definitely the leader, if you ask me. Very cool. So what is what are you working on now, T-Bag? Do you want to tell us, or do you want to wait until you have something to show? My project is learning a bit of Japanese and then going there for a month. Oh my god, that is so cool. That is so cool, Sticky Man. How are you? Okay, here's a question. How are you doing that? Are you using like Duolingo, or are you using, do you have a private tutor, like a one-on-one teacher or whatever, or how are you doing that? How are you approaching that? Just curious. I would like to just go to Japan. I have a few acquaintances there I'd like to meet. Absolutely. If I ever go to Japan, and I definitely want to, then I will have to visit corner theory. And it's gonna be amazing. I'm taking notes. Wait, okay, so here's the trick. You taking notes? I am taking notes, yes. Now I'm really curious. You watch baby stuff. Okay, so it's like you watch a lot of children's TV shows and movies and children's YouTube videos. Is that it? My goal is to make some small projects that teach me something new. Nice. Last one was Space Invaders clones, so I trained movement. New input system and so on was cool. Quickly got into scope creep and was overwhelmed. Yeah, that's how it happens, right? Well, I hope you can finish the next one. Like, make it super small and just try to finish it and put it on itch as a WebGL build, so that everybody can play it in the browser. To point at a fucking orange and say its name 3 times. Orange, orange, orange. It's created learning sentence structure. That sounds really good, yeah. The problem with that is I would just go insane, I think. I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting, but unfortunately now I'm in the hospital. But at least I know what an orange is. I mean, that makes sense. Consume super media made for beings with bare knowledge of language. Yeah, that makes sense, Nixon. Absolutely true. New project is about making an inventory. Idea is a factory that produces stuff, uses up material and so on. Very exciting. That is very exciting, T-Bag. Very exciting. Keep going, my friend. And if you ever have something to show, let me know. Okay, do we have the right sprites now? Yes. So what I'm gonna do is collection. Needs a new sprite. Public sprite. Chronicle item small sprite. Do you want to call it sprite? Yeah. And then we have hover. And let's see how far we get. Show tab boss. It's that, and then writing tasks. The language is lovely because they don't have silent letter symbols. And some Anki for memorizing. That's really cool. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people are really swearing by Anki. Like, I don't know if it's called Anki or Enkai. I believe it's Anki. Because you can create your own cards, right? And then it has this special algorithm for learning. Neko has 2 symbols in hiragana, ne and ko. Yeah, my wife actually was studying Japanology, so she wrote her own cards by hand, and I tested her, just showing her cards and shuffling them and showing her another card and trying to make her remember. And I learned a few things every now and then myself too. Guess what the two symbols for Nani is? It's Na-ni. Probably. Probably. It's very simple. Yeah, learning a new language is really exciting. I've just recently seen a quote where learning a new language is almost a little bit of a it can be like a little bit of a rebirth for you, because if you talk in another language, you almost develop a different personality. So it's really interesting. Very interesting. 1 second, I will refill my water. Be right back. But yeah, I definitely want to go to Japan and South Korea. That's on my bucket list. At some point. The cat paw is talking to you? How is that possible? Everything is possible if you believe in it hard enough. Exactly, Nick Scenario. Exactly. After all, you are what you think. You are what you think, and you are what you consume. So if you, I don't know how that relates to a talking cat paw. Anyway, we have Chronicles item. Wait a minute, I can't just... Chronicle item smaller prefab? Wait a minute, it has a prefab? Chronicle item smaller, there it is. Oh my god. I knew there was something, but I didn't remember. I couldn't remember. You were auto modders. Twitch was having a stroke, and Twitch was like, oh my god, you cannot have that. You are what you eat. So if you eat ice cream, you are now ice cream, yes. Here are the sounds here, Gana. Ayu, ka, ki, kuku, etc. A, I, U, E, O, and then ka, ki, ko, ke, ko. And then sa, shi, su, se, so. It's very much like a song. Nice. Yeah, that's very cool. What is so far your favorite Japanese word, Stiggy? Wait, that means I don't need the sprite anymore? That's really cool. Neko. Of course. Of course it's Neko. Of course it's Neko. Right, and now we have to use this one as well. Cat calls make the word work. Okay. Probably. There's probably some guy dressed in a cat suit, and the entire infrastructure of the world depends on this guy. Girl. True. I'm gonna remove that, and then I need to see where the sprite comes from. Yeah, that's you? Okay. That's me. Yes, hello, here in the back. Of course I know him, it's me. Someone is stringing like right behind me. It sounds like he or she is halfway through. Oh my god. Are they trying to get to you, T-Bag? Did you finally find you? They finally found you, T-Bag. I think it's time to run. Honestly. Don't let them get you. T-Bag. Oh. Well, then the only option is to drill back. Just get a bigger drill and drill the opposite direction. See what happens. Then see what happens. Maybe you meet somewhere in the middle. You're scared you won't get a Steam controller? So I will not outbid you. I will just patiently wait. And not do anything. So you can have mine. You are a dev? Oh. You get fast track, that's cheating? Oh. Really? Hang on a second. Maybe I should buy one. Then sell it for a profit. No. But is that really true though? Is that really true? Coming soon. Is there actually a countdown anywhere? I've got a red phone directly to Gabe. Oh my god. Who told you about this T-Bag? Of course they're drilling into your apartment now, because you know too much. If you are making games on Steam, they will give you a deep discount on Steam Decks and stuff. It is... if it's for porting. Ah, okay. Damn. Damn. Hold on, I don't need to do anything. It's already here. Item locked. Item locked small. Item locked hover small. Right? Damn it. Go back to the Steam frame or GameCube. At the bottom there's a developer notice. Oh my god. Developer? There's no developer notice. Ah, the Steam frame or the GameCube. Okay, gotcha. I got you. Wait. Steam machine. Give me the Steam machine. There's no developer entry here. Ah, there's a developer kit. It's definitely on the VR thingy, on the frame, but not on the Steam machine. Maybe I'm mistaken. Look at it, it's so nice. The GameCube. Yeah, it looks so good. I don't know how they did it. So we have locked sprite, locked small hover. Do you know the exact time the thingy is going live? The Steam controller? Okay, chronicle item locked. Chronicle item locked hover. Small hover. Oh my god. This needs to be renamed. There we go. Now I understand what's happening. Actually use it correctly. Let's absolutely not forget. May the force be with you. Yeah. May the force be with you guys. And the big arm is aimed at 12. Ah. I know, but I cannot tell you. They're drilling already a bigger hole. I need to stop giving away information. Yeah, you are compromised. I would say a teabag. It's been good knowing you. In 38 minutes. Oh. Exciting. There we go. Cool. I would say that's a really cool fix. Now we just need to change the box collider to be a bit smaller. Edit that down a little bit. Da-da-da-dum. Offset and size. Okay, let's copy the component and paste component values. Funnier still, today also marks the day when Liz was made as a character. Nice. I guess happy birthday to Liz. I bought an anime collection yesterday, one of which gets here first. Okay. So are you gonna take bets? Surely the Steam controller, because Gabe is delivering them by hand and he's just super fast. Nice, an anime collection, yes. Paste component values. There we go. Nice. Let's try it again. Steam controller is not anime. Yeah. How do you know? You don't want Gabe or... Gabe is gonna be very sad to hear that, Sticky Man. Now your Steam controller is not gonna be delivered on time. Sorry to say that. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, we have fixed that. Imagine an anime Gabe. I don't think you have to imagine it. I think there's an image of this guy somewhere as an anime. I've seen it. Surely I cannot imagine. There it is. Anime Gabe Newell. Probably I generated. But isn't there... Do you guys remember the image of... There is an image. There it is. I mean, I think this counts as anime, right? Oh my god, what is that? I wanted to see this one. Does this count as anime? Not really, I know, but you know, almost. This is what I had in mind. Oh, on a more serious note, will you go to the Godot meetup on Thursday? I don't know yet, T-Bag. I'm not sure yet, because it's on a Thursday, and Thursdays are... I'm not sure yet. Tomorrow is also a game dev meetup, so I might just... I don't know yet. It just feels like it was yesterday, because the last ones were just 2 weeks ago. So, I guess 3 weeks, but it feels like yesterday. So we will see. There's a chance I will be at both. There's a chance I will not be at any of them. So here's the thing. Next week I'm actually going to be in Berlin, so I will have to... I won't have a lot of time next week. So I will have to make up some time this week. We will see. Are you going to be there, T-Bag? Can I go to the game dev? So only for Godot for you? And you missed both last month? Alright. You want this Steam delivery girl? You're having so much fun playing the new gacha game? Which one, Sticky Man? I assume there are a lot of new gacha games. It took the Lingus community 29 minutes to make it work. Oh my god. The Linux guys. The Linux people. Okay, I feel like this is solved. Now we can add the names. Alright, we are making so much progress today. Yeah, the deck one is actually missing, so bosses, starter deck mastery info is missing. NT Neverness to Everness. What is... Oh, what? That is the name of the gacha? Let me check my calendar again. Yeah. Yes, Thursday is always a little bad because I have lessons before that. I might be able to make it, but not sure. I just looked up the name and I was greeted with boobs. It's okay. Why am I not surprised? NT is the new gacha. I think it's kind of mid personally. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sticky Man. Nixon another thinks it's mid. It's mid Perfect World Entertainment. Oh. Why do I know these people? Why do I know Perfect World Entertainment? Anybody can tell me? Okay, maybe I don't know them. It feels like it's the same that originally made an MMO about space or travel or whatever. It's a Chinese company. Saw some footage, wasn't exactly looking exciting. So Sticky Man, why are you excited and why Star Trek? Oh. And why do you think Nick Sinali should be more excited about NT? Like pitch everybody the new NT. The previous fake gacha was Tower Fantasy. Oh. You like the combat. Ah. Wait, has there been a public demo or whatever that you've tried yourself? Or do you like how the combat looks? Or did you get a chance to play it? Oh, it's out. Oh my god. Ah, yeah, you said it made it 21 minutes to make it work. Wait, the developer did not make a Linux build? In this day and age? That's interesting. I would assume that this is just something people do. But maybe that's just me. Why would they? Because of Steam and because of Steam Machine. But I guess they are not releasing on Steam, right? They have their own launcher or whatever. They don't like money because they are not releasing on Steam. Don't you feel like they are missing out on so much money just because they're not on Steam? It's actually interesting to me how some companies still, to this day, are not releasing their games on Steam. You will stick to Zenless Zone Zero, which by the way is coming to Steam. Okay. Speaking of which, it's so fascinating to me how they can just spin up their own website and sell their game without Steam. That is just not something that comes to mind nowadays, I think. You just added as a non-Steam game and forced Proton as its runner. Night. I still feel like they are missing out on a lot of revenue just because they're not on Steam. On the other hand, I mean, Steam takes 30%, right? So maybe that's not why they are. Maybe that's why they're not on the. Guess it makes sense. Okay, I don't know what Proton DW is. For the game to work well with Proton, it would usually still need some extra tweaking. Ah. I see. I have not heard of that before. If you're not working with the idea of the game running under Proton, chances are it won't be working very well. I see. It's still, yeah, again, it's still so fascinating to me that there are games coming out that are not on Steam. And they're still selling. I don't understand. Everything is on Steam. Okay, what is the mastered text doing here? Footer text. Yeah, this is what I need. Win a run with 5 atonements. It depends a lot, Nick. There is hundreds of Proton forks and a bunch of launchers outside of Steam that use Proton. Someone still would need to make Proton patches for the games, however. I see. Proton is so good now after all that Windows uses it as the benchmark. It's crazy. It's just insane to me. Microsoft is like, oh my god. People have out-benchmarked us. We need to catch up. This is what we need to change. This is what we need to change. Run creator. Text selector. Select deity. Motor slice tomorrow. Yeah, motor slice looks exciting. That looks really exciting, yeah. And by the way, a friend of mine made a game that is it explores how you can see the world differently. And I want you guys to have an open mind. I feel like this is a very cool game, so definitely check this out. A friend of mine has worked on this, and she has added some of her own experiences to the game. And I feel like it's really cool what she's doing. So definitely check out the demo and leave a review if you like that. So fun fact that I even replayed VA proxy demo. What is the other game? Pragmata? Ah, Pragmata. Did you guys play Pragmata, by the way? I am hearing some very good things about this game. Overwhelmingly positive? My god. Doesn't support Russian. Well, maybe you want to be the translator. How about that? Where is difficulty master explained? There it is. Does this have a localization file? Yes. Master tag explained. There it is. My friend's husband will be playing Pragmata this weekend apparently, and she will be watching. Nice. Yeah, I heard some good things about it. I'm still playing Slay the Spire 2. To be fair, god damn it. To be fair, we almost beat Ascension 10 yesterday, 2 days ago. At the final second boss, the second boss is the final one of X3. We got it down to about a third of its HP. So I feel like, you know, we are so close to beating Ascension 10. It was so close. I think they're both looking forward to it. Nice. I've seen a Metal Gear meme related to Pragmata. Metal Gear? Apparently a concept art of Metal Gear Revengeance? Rising? Is a director Rising, yeah. Right? Is a director behind Pragmata. Nice. "20 minutes until people can buy a new Steam Deck controller." Let me drop my evidence in Discord for you. Okay. I will collect evidence on your behalf. Win around with 5 atoms. There it is. And now that we have the info on the same spot every time, we can add a background and an icon. Senator Armstrong, Metal Gear character. Designed by Yong-hee Cho. Designed by Cho Yong-hee. Alright. Pragmata Revengeance. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing some really good things about it. Might have to check it out myself. Dum da ba dum da ba dum. But not today. Okay, I'm at my desktop ready to F5. Everybody stand away. Stand aside. Sticky Man is here. Can I copy this again? No, this is in a material inventory. Material, shop UI, key object. Hello Renapunk, how was your workout? Wave getting soft DDoS? I'm sure they are aware of it. I'm sure they will be like, yeah, we need an extra server. Let's hook up all of the Steam machines that we have in our warehouse so that we can get rid of that we can survive the DDoSing for the Steam controller. I've seen the startup sketch. In fact, I just had it open a few minutes ago. Believe it or not. I just had it open. There it is. It's still in the idea phase, in the ideation phase. Okay. Right now I want to make this at the bottom. Add this at the bottom. This right here. Paste as a child. To be honest, I would be more excited for Steam Control if PlayStation, Switch and Xbox would actually recognize it as a controller. Huh. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's never gonna happen. But yeah, that would be nice, I guess. I suppose. Can I try -2? Wait a minute, what is the rotation of this? -8, okay. Are all of these rotated? My god. What have I done? What have I done? The current Steam controller doesn't work that way. Everything that doesn't have a Steam on it. Oh, it doesn't have Steam on it. Steam controller is recognized as a wireless keyboard and mouse. That's cool. That is hilarious. Let's put it here. And then let's try out the info text. Okay. Yes. We don't need this anymore. All right. Seems good to me. I'm going to copy this and I believe. Yeah, let's give it a try. Collection. Paste as a child. Footer. Be right back, cat wants food. Yeah, it's that happens a lot. You can run the Steam controller input globally. My god, Sticky Man knows everything. I believe Sticky Man is a hacker. I should be nice to Sticky Man because I feel like he can just access my PC at any time. Steam input system redirector, nice. But that doesn't work if Nixon wants to use it on PlayStation, Switch and Xbox, right? Unless, I mean,
oh, no.
what I did was Like, I wanted to play with my PS3 controller and my PS5 controller on a Switch. So what I did was I bought these little USB sticks or whatever that you just plug into the base of the Switch, and then you can plug in your controller that way. That is really cool. Hello, Tarok. What do you mean you can't? I don't know. Ask Nick. Ask Nick Zenari. There's Linux for PS5 now, just make it a Steam machine. Of course there is. Oh my god. Dude, this image is... this image is on fire. It's really good. That is really, really good. Already looks like a penguin, like, right? And then it's like it's only missing the OS. That is funny. Man. Diggy coming out with the fireworks. What's the point of that if I will just be converting all of my consoles and stuff them into Steam Decks? Fair enough, I guess. If I have Steam on board already and will recognize the input just fine. Fair enough. The footer text is headed here, so what I'm gonna do is info icon. Did you reinstall Windows? Did you reinstall Windows? Did you? It's 40 minutes more and I'm already seeing people hit Apache arrows. Oh my god. I want to see an Apache arrow too. I want to be a part of it. There we go. No Apache arrow. Okay, I'm good. Tarok, are you excited for the new Steam Deck controller? The new Steam controller. There's no Steam Deck controller. As a matter of fact, trying to reinstall Windows nearly ruined what I already had. Oh my god. You know what? These top tabs of the statistics can be switched with LB and RB. Yes, absolutely. That would be the best end result. I didn't even know there's a new one. Yeah. Now you know. And it's it costs 100 euros. Excuse me, 99. Excuse me. Excuse me. Void hide footer text. Footer text. Parent. Transform parent. Game object set active is false. I don't actually know if Valve takes the hit on shipping. Probably 110 with shipping. Huh. I don't remember what my Steam Deck was. Because I bought a refurbished Steam Deck. Let me see. Because I'm curious. Refurbished. Okay, what did I pay for this? Steam support. Doesn't say. It doesn't say. Anyways. Oh, you will stick with your PS5? Nice. I don't have a PS5, but I have a PS5 controller. It's really nice. I like it a lot. I gave it an empty partition and it basically said, nah, don't wanna. Okay. You also, yeah, it is a really good controller. I like it so much. I mean, the PS3 controller is also very nice, but PS5 is just so, I don't know, it's just very comfy. And the, what's it called? The adaptive triggers or whatever. When it actually is used in a game, it's insane. Like, you can actually feel the resistance sometimes on the triggers. Insane. Crazy. Witchcraft. Right, footer text. Actual witchcraft. Witchcraft, yes. I don't really like PlayStation controllers, they're not very comfortable for me. I like PlayStation 3, but mainly use PS4 controllers now because ease of use, yeah. Did you know you can connect PS4 ones to a PS3? No, I did not. That's interesting. The PlayStation button doesn't work? No. Interesting. Clear tab. Okay, then we can say everywhere else it needs to be. I guess I can say show footer text. Right, footer text. You can also show it. Both sides of the coin. Yin and yang. Hello, Robert. Are you excited, Robert? Because you can buy a new Steam controller soon? Did you succeed at? Yes. Eight-bit Do is a control seller worth keeping an eye on. Introducing 8-bit Do, a retro 18 mechanical numpad Xbox edition. Introducing the Forza Horizon 6 limited edition controller charging dock. What is this company doing? Just accessories or controllers in various colors? Bluetooth controllers. The heck? I still have my old Steam controller that I used like 5 times or so. Yeah, I didn't even buy it because of, you know what? I tested the old Steam controller when it came out because my a friend of mine got it and I played with it and I'm like, yeah, this feels nice. But I'm just gonna go back to my PS3 and PS5 controller. It's okay, I don't need it. I don't need it. I want this first Steam controller, not this basic ass new one. Well, you are in luck then, Robert, because I feel like the old one is gonna get a price cut. Maybe not. I don't know. They focus on better tech for buttons. Cool. Entire mobility. Nice. I hate the PS1 to 4. They are too small. They are very small, yeah. I mean, if you hold the PS1 controller today, it's almost like, how did you even manage to play on this? And then, yeah, okay, I was a teenager, right? My hands were smaller. The old one has not been sold for years. Oh my god. Robert is out of luck. Only take heroes. They were made for kid hands. Yeah, absolutely. The PS1 controllers are crazy small. I was at a... This was a year ago, I think. I was at a friend's apartment and we played Wipeout 2097. And we used all PS1 controllers for that. That was an experience, man. It didn't even have an analog stick yet. Oh god. Same, yeah, the SNES controllers and of course the NES controllers. Just a brick. Actually hurting your hands while playing. Good times though, good times. Put the text. Dot text is... I feel like this could be better, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Can always be better. You know what? Perfect is the enemy of done. And we are all about getting things done. I used an original Xbox controller recently and damn, that thing is huge, man. It's up an hour. So yeah, isn't it called the Duke? The original Xbox controller? Because like, it's almost like you're holding a head of a of the Duke. Best controller ever made, if you wanted to work out as well, is the Xbox Duke. Yeah, there it is. Hello, manager. Just want everything good happen to you. Generally not trolling or anything this time. Thank you very much, Rupert. I also wish you all the best, Rupert. May you find peace and happiness. May the 4th be with you. I like how Rupert is like, today I'm not trolling. But if he's gonna say it again next time, maybe then he's trolling. Oh, is it time? 3 minutes. Oh my god. We're almost there. Almost at a new age, guys. This is the new age of Steam controllers. Too kind. No you. No you, Robert. But what about the Dreamcast controller? The Dreamcast controller was sick. The Dreamcast controller was an absolute beast. Did any of you guys play that? I remember that a friend of mine had this one. And that was insane. I never really understood the Nintendo 64 controller though. I never understood because it has 3 handles, so this was not made for humans obviously. This was made for aliens, right? But yeah, it is what it is. I played Shenmue on the Dreamcast, nice. Crying right now? No. Don't cry, Robert. It's gonna be fine. You know why it's called Steam? Because of Valve. Valve releases Steam. You must be rich or something. And a stick in the middle, amazing. Yeah, the stick in the middle of the Nintendo 64 controller was always a bit weird. I mean, there were some games where you like had to hold it in the center and also on the right, but then the left side was just hanging there. I don't know. It was interesting. Oh, that's funny. What happened here? Let's not have that. Oh, excuse you? What the hell? You can rap if you want. There you go. Just a little rapping. No, your card is broken? Oh my god. Checked inside a box of my Steam controller and apparently I paid 6,500 rubles for it. Well, how much is that in like US dollars? It is available now. Buy now, guys. Buy. Buy the new Steam controller. I will not buy it, so you can have one. I will not get it. You can buy it. $86.12. Okay. Pretty close to $100 back then, right? Okay. Okay. Everybody get a new controller. So Gabe knows that he can also sell the new cube. I feel like they're just trying to test how much they can price things. And you know what? It's a very small company, so if you buy the controller, you will also get the Steam machine at some point. Got as far as entering my shipping info, now it breaks trying to load PayPal. Oh my god. Now PayPal is broken as well because of that. PayPal is like, oh my god. Oh my god. I've never had so many people buy anything before. Yeah, just two small indie companies. PayPal, very small niche company, and Valve. Small, even smaller. I mean, compared to PayPal, it probably is smaller. Yeah. But did you know, guys, Valve has officially beaten OnlyFans. I'm not making it up. Wait. I will find it. I have proof. Okay? I think it was in Need Finds. There it is. The 10 most profitable companies per employee. And you have OnlyFans on number 4 and Valve at number 3. Valve is officially better than OnlyFans. Per employee. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But there it is. Even better than... Oh my god, I didn't even see that. It's apparently better than Nvidia, Anthropic, and OpenAI. Per employee. The most profitable companies per employee. Ranked by profit per employee. So... What do OnlyFans people do? I have no idea. I have no idea, but there you have it. They didn't have many games. No, it was Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, and Counter-Strike. I think they were the... No, they actually, you know what? They actually tried to release a card game, I feel like. But I think it just bombed, and then... I feel like the company almost went bankrupt after that. Yeah, but then they have been bought. Yeah, Artifact. Yeah. But then Valve has been bought out by a different company, and now it's not even the same company anymore. It's just completely different, like Atari. So we rate per employee now, apparently, yeah. Talent casting, complaint management. Dude, I don't even know. I feel like OnlyFans is just run by AI at this point. Like, even people generating content with AI and then maybe managing comments and user feedback with AI, and then, I mean, it's just automated. Artifact was a hobby project of Gabe's son. Interesting. Supporting the employee file and everything. Huh. Wait a minute. The new Steam controller is cheaper than the first one? Are you serious? I don't think it is for me. Let's rate id Software in 1990. Profit per employee. Dude. Yeah, they were cashing in. I was posting a bit more on Instagram while I was in Austria. Is that normal that there's so much AI content? Yes, unfortunately is. Oh yeah. I completely stopped scrolling on so Instagram, or Instagram, I don't know, Instakilo, Instakilogram. I used to really like that page because I follow a lot of artists, right? And I always try to find new artists for example, Face in Despair and stuff like that, right? But like more recently, exactly, they show you these weird ads now on Instagram for AI girls and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is really weird. Like I try to, you know, tell Instagram I don't like this or why am I seeing that, but it just keep happening again. So I'm like, okay, just logged out and that's it. Goodbye, Instagram. That was really aggressive, like to a point where I'm like, what are you guys doing over there? I wanted to fool the algorithm and think I'm female. If you get other stuff recommended, but nope, you cannot escape. No, they know you for some reason. Guys, do you know what it means? I read a book about it. I also read a book about it, Rupert. I forgot. So please tell us. Instagram. Oh, they just know, Rupert. Instagram needs engagement, even if it's negative. Yeah. It is definitely a thing. Oh, this also uses the small one. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's okay. It's fine. I can live with that. TTS no. It sometimes shows me automobile or plane accidents after a streak of kitten videos.
Robert Pattinson says it's time for Austrian dialect.
Echt jetzt? Das ist Renderpunk, das ist ziemlich arg. Ja, wir reden über id-Software. Ich hab schon vergessen, wo es herkommt. Ideas from the Deep. Ich weiß nicht mehr. Ich habe 2 Bücher gelesen über id-Software und es vergessen. Na, es ist kein Austrian-Dialekt. According to SteamDB, original Steam was priced $49.99. Hab ich völlig vergessen. Hat nur 50 Euro gekostet? Wow. Das Austrian-Dialekt. Pricing in Rupees is kind of weird though, ja. Okay. This seems to be working now. I need to enable this and wrapping. Font size is 3. Okay, let's try it. 3 and wrap. Just like the wrap that Nix and I just ate. Ich war ja im Almtal, ich verstehe die Leute dann null. Ja. Ja. Das Problem kenne ich. I want to show you guys where the art installation that I watched. See, I watched this part of the exhibition. Yeah, but this was really, really cool. I liked it so much. Oh, can you hear the music there? Can you actually hear the music? You hear it a little bit. Let me... So there was an art installation that we watched on the weekend. And it was basically just guys standing around, right? But this was by a really, really cool artist. And she also does the music herself. It's really, really cool. I forget what it was called. 21. Belvedere Ausstellung. Very majestic, yeah. It feels very alien, but yeah, it's very cool. PayPal cards and cards are down for the count. That's crazy. How? How is PayPal down? Just because people want to buy a controller? This was the This is the exhibition. Really, really cool. Like, this artist is really nice. Like, her art is really cool. Check it out. If you want. It happens more often than you would think. You shouldn't have been born Austrian. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, because then you also have to talk like this, you know. Dann musst du also reden. Sigsong after all closed all but Xbox storefront. That is actually insane. Okay, so here's what I think. Like, maybe PayPal is like, what is happening? And maybe they think it's fraud or whatever. And now PayPal is like, okay, hang on a second. Chill, everybody. Let's look at this. What is it? What is actually going on here? And then Valve has to say, yeah, people are just buying a new controller. And then PayPal is like, okay. Still very sus though. I would practice my Austrian face. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta practice my Austrian in the kitchen for a minute. Oida, 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 oida. Oida, oida. Oida, oida, oida. Oida. Forced to stop again. No. No. Oida. Nieder mit der Werbung, Kampf den Kapitalismus. Well, thanks for the sub, Tarek, for the resub. Here he comes. Let's fucking go. Go. Let's go. Tarek is like, I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna show you a really funny image. So we were on a hike on the weekend, right? And on Google Maps, we saw on a card in the woods, it said hanging stone. And it's like, well, what is a hanging stone? Turns out, so you have to go off the beaten path, like right into the bushes, through the forest, like you don't even know where you are anymore. And then it's like, okay, where is it? Where are the hanging stones? And then we finally saw it. These are the hanging stones. It's because this stone is hanging a little bit. And it's not even that big. I don't even know why this is on a map. I'm like, why is this on a map? But you know what? I tried to I tried to play nice with the hanging stone, and I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna pose with the hanging stone. There it is. The hanging stone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. It was a really nice walk though. Okay, looks like a person bending. Yeah, look at this. This is such a nice view. Going outside sometimes. It's very nice. Did you hang out with the hanging stone? Yes. This was at the Husaren temple. Yeah, there's no... Ah, there it is. Google Maps. You can just Google it yourself. Husaren Temple. Mödling, yes. Der lässt den Kopf hängen, der Stein, ja. Is it a weather stone? No, I think it's just a regular... Mother Nature was just playing a joke on all of us. Why do mods even need a sub? That is a good question. But I believe you would just be able to make everybody a mod. Just to wait ads forever. I thought you meant a stone like this. Ah. Weather Station. Stein wirft Schatten, Sonne scheint. Stein ist nass Regen. Stein ist nicht zu sehen dunkel. Stein bewegt sich windig. Stein ist heiß, Schnee. What? Ah, weiß. 2 Sterne, hör auf zu trinken. Stein zeigt nach oben, Weltuntergang. Stein ist weg, geklaut. Super. What else do you need, right? Okay, let's check the mastery info again. There's no mastery for this. Okay. No mastery here either. Okay. Do we need that here as well? Custom. I believe we do. I believe we do. Existence of Wetterstation implies existence of Dryer Station. Nixonale, that was actually a really good one. That was a really good one. I applaud you. The day I was walking through the Almter was really great. The water is so nice. Absolutely. Can I show them the water? Could I spot every trout from a mile away? Yeah, dude, this is crazy. Nixonale sent me the old Steam controller case. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, okay. Dude. So, Tarok was in Austria a few days ago. And this is what he saw. Just, the video is probably crap because of Discord, but super clear water. Wow. Very nice. Look at it. Wow. Austria, man. Austria is so beautiful. Everybody's like, I need to go to Croatia. I need to go to Italy. I need to go to... I don't know. But then you're like, wait a minute. I can just drive 20 minutes outside of my city and experience the most beautiful stuff ever. Huh. I can just go outside, take a few steps. Impossible. I need to move to Austria. Are you saying there's nothing like that in Germany? Like nothing. My body is really giving me signals. Okay. What is a typical signal that your body can give you to send you to Austria? Like, what is insomnia? Oh my god. I can't just go outdoors and touch grass. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Let's check this out. Let's move the component here. Copy position, please. And a bad feeling since I rapped yesterday. Inconceivable, yes. Well, less stressed and less moody. I mean, it's maybe not just because of Austria, but just because you were away from the unresolved things that are stressing you out every day. So it's, you know, even if you then move to Austria and then you still have to get to work and stuff like that, so you can also be super stressed in Austria. Can I? Okay, I cannot see that. Okay. I think I really want to get out of the big city, move into more into nature again. And Salzburg may be the perfect in between. I would rather suffer in Austria than to live in my godforsaken country. To be honest, I'm like, it's, yeah, Nick and Vanderpunk are on the same wavelength here. Yeah, not denying anything. I was just trying to tell Tarok that if you have anything that stresses you at home, I mean, yeah, being somewhere else definitely helps, but as soon as you come back, you still have the things that you have to resolve, right? And that only goes away if you somehow resolve that situation. It's rent a house. Mother house. I don't know why, but it sounds kind of, you know, that's kind of weird. We would have to have a different name, is what I'm saying. Okay. Footer. Info icon. Can this just be master explained? Let's copy the position. Farm 3.0. Sounds like a plan. To be perfectly honest, guys, I wish we lived in a world where things like that were possible. Like, I don't know, get Nix and Ali out, get Renderpunk out, do some crazy stuff. Just a couple Makabos living together, yeah. It seems like, because there are communities out there who live in the wild, right? They just have their own little settlement and they try to survive just directly out of nature. I think there are people like that already living like that. And every time this happened to me on the hike that I just had on the weekend. Every time I'm outside doing a hike like this, I'm like, what am I even doing? Like, my body was built to walk many hours, you know, and find food and find shelter. You know, this is what my body was built for. My body was not built to sit in front of two screens and a camera and a microphone. This is completely unnatural. What am I doing? But then it's like, whenever I go into nature and then I see all of these insects running around, I'm like, oh, so that's why I like being inside. Because this is nasty. You cannot have both things, I guess. But maybe in a few years, because, you know, humanity has managed to greatly reduce insect population. So maybe in a few years we don't have any insects anymore. Your body was built. Mother robot confirmed. Yeah. No, I just had a. Yeah, I was built. I'm built to last. I mean, I can. Yeah. Let's not talk about it. Don't jinx it, yeah. You will see. I mean, here's something that is happening currently that I find very interesting. And I know it's AI again. I know I talk about AI a lot, but hear me out. So this is what is currently happening with AI. They just increased the price by a lot. For example, Cloud Opus is multiplier from 15 to 27. There are other multipliers that have increased an insane amount. So sometimes it's 9 times higher than before. And what this is telling me, or what this is telling people in general, is that people are slowly getting cheaper than AI again, which is very interesting, right? Because for quite a while, AI was a little bit cheaper than people. So the CEOs were like, oh yeah, let's just give everything to AI. But now Microsoft, for example, is raising their prices to a point where you don't have unlimited tokens anymore. You have actually a limit, and you actually have to program yourself again. So it is very interesting what is currently happening. And I'm saying that because if this AI bubble is bursting, China, no. China's new laws, no. What new laws do they have, Tarok? Depends on what easy mean in this context. As simple as getting a visa and buying a flight ticket from a country to Austria and back. Yeah. You're a political refugee? I don't know if it's that simple. I assume you would have to do it. Let's not talk about it, but I assume you would have to do it through a different country. China is regulating AI, and firing people to give the job to AI is illegal now. Oh. You doubt it's really quite that shrimple? I don't know if that pun was intended there, or not really a pun, but the typo, because it's really funny. Chinese court rules that a worker cannot be replaced by AI. Technological progress may be irreversible, but it cannot exist outside of legal framework. Interesting. You know why this is interesting? Because there were just people, like there's a podcast that I watch, and they have been to China recently. And they said that AI usage is everywhere. Like they have completely accepted, I don't know if it's true, but they have completely accepted, like throughout the culture or whatever, that using AI to generate stuff is okay. So this is really, really interesting. Or what seems to be an impending job apocalypse are winning in pitched legal battles against AI automation. Nice. A Chinese court ruled that companies cannot use AI as an excuse to fire workers. Huh. The case involved the quality assurance supervisor who was hired 2022. When his boss tried to replace him with a large language model in 2025, they offered him a demotion with a 40% pay cut. He refused. So the company fired him, offering a severance package of around whatever. Unhappy with the rather poor payout, contested severance offer through a government arbitration panel. It's interesting that, people always say that China is oppressed and whatever, and you have a lot of legal thing going on here. A lot of options. Very, very interesting. I hate to say it, but based China, yeah, interesting. In China, workers do not actually have all that many benefits, and the grind is very real as far as you know. You'll be working 12 hours a day. So yeah, they have entire villages built around a certain kind of product. So there's factories for this product, and then people just live there for this one factory, and it's just this one town, this one little village. It is a little crazy. But after what you said, that AI is getting more expensive, the news don't sound that good to humans anymore. So, yes, AI is getting more expensive at the moment. But since we are talking about China now, China is, I think, like, they will figure out a solution. They will figure out an energy solution. They will figure out how to scale it better. They will figure out a way to make it use less energy at the same time. So I believe they're gonna solve it somehow, because like right now, yes, the price is increasing, but in the future the prices will go down again. I feel like this is just a temporary thing. Maybe Microsoft and Google and OpenAI will actually lose this against China. Maybe China will just beat them all. You hate ordering food online? What are you doing, Technic? What are you doing? And why do you hate it? But seeing as how far into the future, for example, Shenzhen or whatever, the big cities over there already are, I feel like they will just have a solution ready before any of the Western countries. They will figure it out. And then the rest of the world will be like, oh my god, they figured it out. They actually did it. This restaurant only has 50-cent delivery because all the food goes to checkout. Why is it 2.50 delivery now? It's because now people are ordering the new Steam controller. It's just, you know, in the meantime, the delivery price just skyrockets. Oh, this was actually set to a reference before? Interesting. Text mastery. Aha. Okay. Run creator. Journal. Where is there it is. Mastery text, set it to in card game manager? No, it's in run creator. That would be insane, even for me. Mastery text. There it is. That is. Oh god. Alle Verweise suchen. It's just. Okay. We can do this. We can set the mastery text to this and then get the parent. It's completely fine. Goes back to order page, says 50 cents, goes back to checkout, 250. I hate this. Why? That is really strange, yeah. That is really strange. But yeah, it's I feel like Tarok is onto something here. Maybe they forgot to check your address before checkout. Do they have a small asterisk where it says shipping will be calculated at checkout? They got worse and worse. Oh my god, I didn't know this was a general thing. I don't even know about Volt, to be honest. God, when was the last time I ordered anything online? Like food? I don't know. I think the last time I did it was still called Lieferando. Was it Lieferando? Yeah. And Lieferando and Yum. But I think this is the same now, right? Ah, Lieferservice, it's Foodora, okay. Yum is just Foodora. There's no Astro anything like that? That's crazy. To cook right now. Yum is Foodora now. Yeah, that's been a long... That was a long time ago. You can actually save money? Oh. Oh. Let's click on the buttons again. Yeah, there it is. Start. Custom. Oh. Wait a second. It needs to be... Set to mastery. Mastery? What is the name? Mastered explained. You want a subscription for ordering a food? You know what's crazy? People can now use Klarna to pay for like a Dorito in installments. Did you guys see that? Yeah, eat now and pay later or whatever. Yeah, you can use Klarna to... There it is, I think. Financing your burrito. Let's see. The cost of financing a burrito. So the burrito costs $10, but you can pay it in 4 payments of 2.5 over 6 weeks. Pay later in 30 days, or longer term financing. Final cost $10. This is financing a burrito is not technically possible, but it is necessary to have it. Advisors would endorse. Yeah. It's a little crazy. But it is an option. Spam clicking worked. Oh my god, we now have a new owner of a new Steam controller in chat. Sticky Man with the new Steam controller. Hopefully soon. I hate this world. Why is it even a thing? Because this world preys upon poor people. That is why this is the thing. Estimated next week. So it's coming before your anime, right? I realized I broke that we need to go into credit debt to buy a burrito. Yes. Yes. Let's see if this is working now. We are on a roll today. On a Frühlingsroll. I feel like it needs to be more to the right, to the left. There you go, something like that. Alright. That was so fucking funny. I was annoyed because I spent 30 minutes clicking. It failed to pay. Ah, wait. And then I went to Reddit and people were like, spam clicked and it works. Oh my god. It actually worked. Congrats. You guys may think that this is a bit over the top to finance food, but when I was unemployed, I was glad I could juggle payments like this. Yeah, again, people are doing that. People are using this. The Asian restaurant around the corner is on Lieferando. Nice. Guess I will just order there and pick it up. Sounds good. Sounds good. First batch is sold. Oh my fucking god. Really? Buy now. I can still buy it. Remove. I don't really want it in my cart. You guys can have it. You're now buying into the second batch for 10 delivery. Ah, I see. Dude, I want my game to be here. I want my game to be instead of Metal Gear Solid. Just kidding. Anyways, this is done. Big custom button does not animate text. Oh yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I feel like this is because I am... What did Nixon send me? Nixon sent me an urgent message. Oh, that's just before. My mobile phone is dumb. I have a dumb phone. Face key desolid. Yes. Yes. The custom button does not animate currently. And I feel like it is because it is being set to active and inactive. So what we need to do is pretty straightforward, I think. Just look through the code, see where it is used. Button, tab, custom. Thanks for the graffiti. You missed it, but yes, the 99 euro include taxes as expected as shipping. And shipping, okay. Includes, so they are actually eating the shipping price? Wait, Stiggy, is that they are actually eating the shipping costs? Oh. Wow, I did not expect that, because that is crazy expensive. I don't know where you live, but I mean, I guess internally in America, whatever, it's okay. But if they're shipping overseas, wow. The fact that I need to think of a way of pre-ordering next expansion of Final Fantasy 14 and for a sub, and then also finding time to actually play it. Finding time, that is the main problem, I think. There's even a graffiti sound effect for that thing, yes. Wave has a storage in, I think, southern Germany. That is... My god, Wave is Wave in my backyard? Have they always been there? My god. My god. Button tab, stop all coroutines. Why is that a thing? Why did I write that? Why? I feel like I will see why when I try this. Gabe screaming at 2 AM playing Dota? Wave is actually in your walls. There's Wave in your walls. They are your apartment neighbor. Do you have wave infestation in your background? Just call us. 1555 Epic Games. By the way, speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, the Evercold teaser is amazing. You guys need to watch this. I don't care if you like Final Fantasy or not, but this is amazing. I love it so much. It is so good. You guys have no idea. You guys have literally probably no idea because you didn't play the last expansion. I didn't play Dawn Trail because Dawn Trail was shit. But the expansion before that, they set up the story that you see here, like these different worlds or whatever. And dude, it's so fucking good. Even the way they show the logo here. Oh my god, it's so good. I cannot wait. Like I'm legitimately excited for this expansion again. I got the quality is 240p, and I'm like, I'm so excited. Is this Final Fantasy? I thought it was NASA footage. No, I was really excited for it all to end finally. I cannot play MMORPGs. Yeah, I understand, but this is really cool. I mean, if this is loading, the animation of the logo at the end is so good, but it doesn't want to load. What about now? The entire internet is down because of the Steam Deck, of the Steam controller. Okay, does it work now? Okay, nice. It's still it's 360p now. Okay. Yeah, we're having troubles, guys. YouTube is down, Steam is down, everything is down. But anyways, this is a really good trailer. I like the voice and everything, but the gameplay doesn't manage to keep me hooked long enough. True. So I kind of like the gameplay in Final Fantasy XIV. I think they did a really good job, but it's just the worlds and the music and the art is just so good. And I'm gonna be really honest here. The last expansion before Dawn Trail, what was it called? Nixinale. What was the expansion called before Dawn Trail? It should be a brand new major story arc after Endwalker. Endwalker, yes. Endwalker was one of the best stories in any game. Endwalker was so fucking good. Endwalker was so good. Like I literally get goosebumps just thinking about it. It was so good. And the reason it was so good is because there was a race who and the sole purpose of this race, of this alien race, was to figure out the meaning of life. It's so good. It is so good. I mean, just the setting alone is so good. So yeah, I really cannot wait where they go with this. But at the end of this, you were just sitting there and you were like, oh my god, it was really, really good. So yeah, they are setting up a brand new major story arc, and here's another thing why I'm excited about this. The CEO of Square Enix was on stage in the Final Fantasy Fan Fest just recently, and he told a story about the producer of Final Fantasy XIV asking the CEO for more money, for a higher budget, because he wanted to completely destroy the expectations of all the players. And to me, that is really, really exciting. Like, I don't even know how they go from Endwalker to more of that. So, and the CEO said, yes, you can have more budget, etc., etc. But setting yourself the goal of completely shattering expectations of your player base is really, really interesting to me. So yeah, I'm a little bit excited. Will it be a good game? I have no idea. But will it be super artsy and sound good and look good? Hell yeah. Hell yes. And I'm really here for it because I'm a die-hard Final Fantasy fan. Overcome them. Yeah, no, you're setting expectations and then you're delivering so much value, such high standards that you're just completely destroying the expectations. That is such an interesting goal to have. And I cannot wait for them to actually achieve that. I really believe they can. Because of what they've shown in Endwalker and the expansion before that. The Japanese way of doing it, yes. Do you mean the birds that were sent from the source to find life beyond the world? Both. I've learned today how to get those wings I've shown you in Final Fantasy 14. Nice. The biblically accurate ones. Nice. Can I tell you a game that impressed me with detail recently? Absolutely, please do. World of Warcraft Lineage, Guild Wars, Elder Scrolls Online, New World, Neverwinter, Star Wars, The Old Republic, and many more I forgot. Design always really cool, but many things to explore. But gameplay-wise, I felt burnt out so fast. Yeah, no. These games are designed to keep you playing forever because they're subscriptions based, right? So they have to keep you. I don't know. The content is literally designed so you have to play every day, which is good and bad. I don't know. It's good if you want a distraction. It's bad if you have a life. But yeah. Okay, this is still not animating. Why not? Dear button tab custom, where are you used? And by the way, if you have a game recently that has completely destroyed your expectations recently or in the past, let me know.
Big day today, Freeman.
It is a big day today. Apparently it's extreme rate, bosses of Dawn Trail, just get mounts from an wall, easy peasy, nice. NTE, and it's not with the gameplay, not the immersion. The immersion is really impressive. Train system, it works and announces the next stop. It books NPCs read, it has real pages, the most read manga. NPCs stop at red lights, NPCs stop to pet dogs and cats. Bus system works and also announces the next stop. Okay, that is really nice detail. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can appreciate that, for sure. A lot of AI imagery, I do not appreciate that. But, it is what it is. Enable button, Uh-huh. Is that what it does? Don't forget to mention the tool sticky. I mean, not had anything regarding that. I will look into it. I feel like it's, I've said it before. I've said it and I will say it again. This is gonna be normal. Unfortunately. AI generated stuff will be so good at some point that you will not be able to. You will probably still see it. But if it's used in the background, I believe that, I don't know, it might not be as noticeable. We'll see. Just saw the mail, Baldur's Gate 3 and Faith in Despair are on sale. All those big studios finally giving away free money and enjoy. Nice. That's true actually. Faith in Despair is part of the Deck Builders Fest. Yeah. Deck Builder Fest. Wow. It's finally happening. Faith in Despair is a big company confirmed. Faith in, yes, because the company that is building it is called Trimon Studios, and that is a very big company. I am a billionaire, yes. What kind of a deck are you building? Like a boat deck? Yes. When people say hands on deck, they mean Magic the Gathering decks. A Steam Deck. A Steam Deck builder. Wow. A Stun deck with a lot of slide spells and a Your deck. Yeah, why not? Stay clicked is false. Stay clicked is false. Did I not save? Maybe that's why. I feel like I can just maybe I can just copy it or duplicate it again. Ein Aufschnittsdeckbilder. Du meinst da ein Bredeljasen mit einem Buffet? My deck is pretty steam, smoke, and done for streams. Nick Sinari, yeah, you're perfectly welcome in Faith and Despair if you are a card. Sounds like you're a perfect fit. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, I could go for a Jausen right now. Yes, it will arrive about the same time as my second batch runner, but my first batch arrives first. I decided to finally get a physical copy of my favorite anime along with two that I enjoy. Anime seasons are expensive. What is your favorite anime? Planet. If you want, I can let you in onto my game dev project, but I need April. Wait, I've seen it before. They have a game on Switch? The heck? And why was that in my browse history? From 2019. Maybe it was just a search result. I have no idea. 45 euros. Yeah, it's 45 euros because it is Sticky Man's favorite anime. It started as a PS2 visual novel. Oh my god. I feel like this is something Tim Rogers would play. Interesting. Well, my favorite anime of all time is probably Monster. There you have it. The true ending got turned into season 2 anime. Ah, okay. I see. It did not need to be 2 seasons. The director wanted to be 2 seasons because you cry every episode. Ah. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ah, it doesn't have to play click animation. Dear God. Dear God of programming. Why do you give me the option to play a click animation and then disable it? Who disabled it? Did I disable it? Probably. It's really a heartstring player for most of the series. Wow. Collector's edition on 6 Blu-rays. Oh my god. Blu-rays. What a great time. I miss the days of physical media. I mean, I know you can still buy physical media, but it's just not the same, you know? It's just not the same. The way I found, or the way we found Shadow Hearts in the store, it was legendary. My wife, back then my girlfriend, she walked into a store and she saw, like, we were looking for a game to play on a PlayStation 2. And then she saw this in the... Then she saw this just in the store, randomly. Shadow Hearts. And she was like, you know what, let's buy that. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to play this game? Because it doesn't look as good as Final Fantasy X. But then we just bought it because it was there, you know. We played it and it is now one of my favorite games of all time. Shadow Hearts is so good. It's really, really good, especially 1 and 2. And that is, yeah, physical, I don't know, just walking into a store, buying something has a different feel. Blu-ray still rocks? Yeah, I believe you. Blu-ray 1080p still looks so much cleaner than what Netflix calls 4K. I absolutely believe you. Like, there was a time where I refused to watch a stream of a movie because it was like, you know what? I have a PlayStation 3 here. Why not just buy the fucking Blu-ray and watch it in, you know, actual quality? But at some point, convenience won out, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's just watch it over Netflix or whatever. But Blu-ray was peak. I watch streams, but it's from my own server. Yeah, that sounds like you're cheating. Okay, we fixed the button. Blu is still peak, yes. Box up made me think of Drakengard of all things for some reason. Yeah, probably because it's the same time they came out. Like Drakengard and Shadow Hearts, they all came out in the same time period. So physical media streaming. Mate, I don't understand what are you saying. Arr. For a long time, I didn't want to buy games on Steam. Also, I didn't want to get a smartphone. So yeah, I'm old in my soul. Steam, what is this? Yeah, when you had to get your games physically for PC as well, and they came in these huge boxes. Then it's like, where do I store all of these? It fell off the pirate ship. I too are, but I also love to support when someone makes me weep or laugh. I agree. Like, I once sailed the high seas in the past, but every time I saw something that I really, really liked, I always also decided to buy it. To R is to be human. As mates like Renderpunk and me here often simply have to sail the high seas, for there is no other option. Yeah. The other two anime I'm getting is my physical version of Death Note. I found a cheap Blu-ray 10 disc collection, and then I got the 3 disc collection of Girls und Panzer. It's fucking funny. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Also eine berühmten Panzerkriegsfamilie. What the hell is going on?
Tankery, a part of our culture with a long history, enjoyed by girls from...
What the hell is going on? Oh my god. What is this premise? It's a show about schoolgirls that after class learn to drive tanks because it's seen as very... Oh, that is so good. Oh my god, that is so good. Girls and warships as well. There needs to be. Reminds me of a game I've seen on Steam. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What is going on there?
What was that? You were the first to attack us, you peasant! Quick to blame another, you puppet defeatist! You're like cheap as red vin! You decent swine! Use this Corsican dictionary! No Bourbon restoration!
That's a
You too! And now with the infanting act! It's not an act! I cannot cooperate with an outsider! She's our enemy! That is my monarchy!
That's funny, the French accent is nice. Valkyrie Chronicles, yes, I was thinking of that too. Valkyrie Chronicles was nice. I really liked it. I played Valkyrie Chronicles 1 and 3. I really liked Valkyrie Chronicles. Yes. That was a really good one, I think. A really good game. Like, I like the graphic style so much. So good. Featuring an HD canvas graphics engine. I think it's just a shader. But don't ask me. No, this game was really good. I really liked that one. But some missions were really annoying. I think, yeah, this was probably one of those. Sometimes you would do a mission and it's like, it takes you 1 hour. And then for no goddamn good reason, a big giant tank just appears on a map, like straight up behind your sniper. And it's like, oh, you could have told me that they were coming. And then you have to restart the entire fucking one and a half hours. But otherwise, this game was really good. Otherwise, this game was nice, I guess. Immunity bug, let's fix that. That game could make you crash out hard sometimes. Yeah, I don't, you know, this is one of my pet peeves with like technical round-based games like that. It's because they waste so much of your time. If you like add a twist mid-battle, it's like, okay, yeah, I don't need a twist mid-battle. I don't need 3 dragons to appear after 50 minutes. Just now we can just slap shaders and everybody's happy. But 10 years ago, you had to make a canvas engine. Ten years ago. Where are we? Oh, it's just before the boss fight. That's cool. Because now we can give myself a clear debuff. Maybe I even have it. No, I don't have it. Fair enough. I will save and cheat a little bit. Everybody look away. What is the other tactical game called that was released on Nintendo only consoles? You guys know it. What is the game called? Tactical round-based game, Switch exclusive. Not Pokemon. Fire Emblem. Yeah, I played Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Same problem. Same fucking problem. Like they have really cool battles and really good story and stuff like that. But then you have a fight where things just happen out of nowhere and you're like, oh, and now I need to restart the entire last 60 minutes. Cool. Otherwise, Fire Emblem Three Houses was really good. Was it on 3DS? Three Houses? I don't think so. I think Three Houses was only on Switch, but let's see. Yeah, Three Houses was only on Switch. Again, I played it. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. But the problem with these games is like they take a long time to play. And you cannot just add a twist mid-battle. That's not good. Okay, I'm crashing out. What are you testing, Rupert? Does anybody remember the video of the Harbish slow murder with the extremely inefficient weapon? With the spoon, yes! Tarok, I remember the spoon murder. Absolutely. That was such a cool video. I'm actually wondering what the spoon guy is doing nowadays. Like, did they make a new video or what? Is he still alive? Is he still spooning? Never mind. Very cinematic. Yeah, I remember that. That was really good. It was supposed to be funny, but it got really dark in a weird way, right? Because like, do you really want to get killed with a spoon being hit every second? It is strangely dark in a weird way. I really liked it. Yeah, there were a lot of Fire Emblem games, Nick, for 3DS and whatever. I think even for Game Boy Advance. He did more bits like this, nice. What is Rupert trying to do? Test. Song request. I don't do song requests. Does anyone want to do song requests? Maybe he's trying to hijack your bot. Depends. Huh. It's not a bot. It's Winamp. I'm not running a bot. It's Winamp. Can you hijack Winamp? I don't know. We can try. I don't know. It seems Winamp is the safest, the most secure software on Earth, so I don't know if you can hack that. You should split your sound recording. I don't do it. There's yeah. Anyways. Oh yeah, I can just do clear debuff here. Clear debuff. Then you would have to edit your song into your shorts again, yeah. Clear debuffs is a... Is that an offen or offense? An ofen? Clear debuffs, there it is. Add to inventory, yes. Song credits, yeah, I don't even have not thought about those in a serious manner. To be honest, I'm still tormented by sort of people wanting lists to do a karaoke stream. Well, you gotta give people what they want, you know? Wow, you can actually clear immunity as a debuff. I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Card. Clear debuff. There we go. Clear detrimental status effect. Maybe I'm an alternate royalty-free place with our songs? Nah. I mean, yeah, oh yeah, that's true actually, yeah. I could. There is a really cool... what is it called? Video game covers for streaming. There is a really cool website where you can just stream interesting versions of existing songs, and they apparently do not get you demonetized. But yeah. Sure. I would like to have... No, I don't know anybody who would who would want to do that, I guess. In the in the style that fits the stream. Because I have deleted some stuff from a playlist over time. If not a sparse and effect is special. Oh my god. That is a hilarious one. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Will be fixed in the next update. Thanks for reporting. Next update is going to be end of June, so enjoy. There are seasonal collab songs in my playlist, yes. No, I did not really think about it. I was just thinking about what Robert was trying to do. Oh, new screenshots. Oh, that's really helpful, yeah. Cool. That's crazy actually, but enjoy it while it lasts. It is such a hilarious bug. Fixed clear debuff, being able to remove immunity. God, just typing it out makes me feel weird. We have, I think that person is called Layla. Layla. Thanks, Layla. I'm gonna link the entry just for myself so I know the context. Heads off to you. Heads off to you. Really, really cool bug. Cool find. More like an exploit, to be honest. Yeah, no, it is not really a bug, it's just an oversight. I completely missed out on that. Because at some point I turned immunity into a special Stars effect. And then I forgot to check this. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. The game is just too big at this point. We are going to add the names of the new bosses into the localization file. So Nix and Ale will have some fun with those in the future. What is the boss's name? Name dragon. I certainly will. What are the names? Malak? Batahin? Boss name? No, that's not. Wait a minute, what? Give me a boss name. Cannot wait. Same, to be honest. I also cannot wait. It's gonna be a big update, guys. The next thing that I want to do is I want to have a boss rush mode where you just fight one chapter and every fight is a boss, and you get like a handful of Lakama in the beginning, and you kind of have to figure out a way to use these Lakama that you have to fight all of these bosses of only one chapter. I think this is really funny. Or fun, I should say. Let's try it out again. This time it should be better. Redraw, please. Right, now it works. Cool. Dude, this is a great find. I love it. A Black Angel. I actually poked dev of VA proxy on whatever. Asked if you're interested in adding Russian localization and not hoping much for a response, especially since I haven't advertised myself much. But we'll see, maybe something will come out of it. Yeah, you know what? Asking is always a good idea. Asking doesn't cost you anything, so always ask. Even just for example, I always ask people for stuff as well. That's how I got into a bundle with other games. Just ask. Just ask. The worst thing that can happen is getting a no. Certain game situations you have to solve perfectly. Yeah, that would be a puzzle mode almost. Yeah, could be fun. The unfun thing about this is coming up with those puzzles. But yeah, that's a good one. Certainly. I feel like boss rush mode is almost dead because I kinda wanna make it so that every run is kind of fixated, but we will see. May not be so hard. For you maybe, Tarok. Maybe I will just hire you. Bosses. Boss data. There we are. But I have them here somewhere, don't I? Don't I have them here somewhere? Yes. Yes. Just paste them. Paste them again and again. And then just add name. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do it here. Name, that's faster. Much faster. I could even do a search replace, but I'm already done. I'm already done. So all of these new names are... Oh, we need 1,000 more rows, please. Yes. Cool. Import. I've been asked a few days ago if GFL's 2 server needs extra moderators. Joined yesterday. Zero message on server. No clear example of his experience as a mod. Had to politely decline. Alright. Are you using that as a negative example or? Hard situations you always solved in games. You played casually, may come to mind. Yeah, true. Situations where you pulled a very satisfying combo. Yeah, could be fun. Could be interesting. I can see it. I think that is probably, is it a puzzle mode or just a challenge mode? I think it would be called a challenge mode. Collection, bosses. It's nice, now all of them have names. And the names work as well. Really, really cool. Okay, what else do we have? Close that. Oh yeah, the font size. God damn it. Let's give it a try. So, Valve has told me the following thing. Can I try that in a different? If you want to have a favorite response, you need to present yourself properly. For example, okay, for moderator asking for joining a team with no prior activity in the community is a big red flag. Even if you were recruiting, we would still likely not put even the guy on the review as a candidate. Yeah. Here we go. You were waiting for this moment. What moment? What were you waiting for? Landing page. What was Random Punk waiting for? Click for details. Do I see the results? The font says more. Okay. So, this is what I got from Valve. Text legibility. Text failed due to poor legibility, yes, of on-screen text. It is recommended that font sizes be 12 pixels or greater in height when played at 2080 by 800 or for frequently referenced text. Okay. Font size above 9 pixels are acceptable if strong enough contrast is used between the text and background or the text is not regularly looked at. We also highly encourage the method of font scaling so that users can enjoy your title comfortable viewing distance for an extended playtime. Additional note, the following items were observed as having poor legibility on Steam Deck. In the collection section, statistics, chronicles, events descriptions, card effects on a map. Okay. And during battle. Reverse descriptions and battle log. It's so cool to see because this is clearly handwritten or somebody wrote this. So let's go through them one by one. In the collection section, statistics, chronicles. Okay. Because I feel like if we can increase the font size to an acceptable amount, that would be really, really cool. Because not only would it be better for Steam Deck, it would also be better for the console release because you're sitting like, I don't know, 3 meters away from the TV. So it could just be something that is much better in general. Then the collection section, statistics and chronicles. Okay, so this is too small. This text is too small. Okay. So here's another thing. They also said that that 9 pixels is acceptable if strong enough contrast is used between the text and the background. Okay. So what they're saying is that what is If this is black, is it better? If this is full black and not transparent, is it better then? Is that what you're saying? Try to set window. I mean, it doesn't really work like that, I think, because this is what it is. Almost. I mean, this is 1366. So if I set it to this, then I guess this is I guess the experience, yeah. So what I can try is maybe a different font would be better. Or I need to increase the font size. Increasing the font size is gonna be interesting because, I mean, yeah, you see, this is already much better in terms of readability. Rip form typeface. We will see. Maybe I have to, yeah, maybe I will have to get rid of it. Maybe we'll get rid of it. But in this case, it's really hard to increase the font size because then you have to, I don't know, fade it out or I mean, it actually works. That's the crazy part. It actually works. Huh, there's enough space here. Okay. Well, we can try setting the minimum size to 5. Wait, which one is that? We can try. And you see that it's almost, you see that it's even better like here already. So it is definitely an improvement. Much better actually. You might have some issues with localization text as well. Absolutely, yeah. Different amount of free space. Yes, it is. It will open a whole new can of worms. But I accept it. I accept the chaos. If it means it's gonna be better for Steam Deck and better for consoles. And better for everybody, let's be honest. Better for everybody. If you can read it better, more power to you. Because if you see this is really, really small. I mean, they're absolutely right. There's no denying it. We might actually have to do some other stuff. For example, we'll have to retest it then. We will see. We will see. In this case, for example, what if the card is not this small? What if the cards are actually bigger? We can test it out really quickly. Cards, just increase the size of them. Like so. Right? Imagine this is still on top of this. Wait, I have the deck here somewhere. There's the deck. Oh, the deck cards are not here. Okay, okay, okay. Never mind. But imagine the card here is correct, placed like this. And the blessing as well. It's also still in view. Then you have a bit of a bigger font on the cards. And then you can just move around or just remove the header. I don't know. Maybe the header is not even needed anymore. But you know, everything is a bit better readable. Everything is a bit bigger. You know? I'm not against it. It doesn't look too bad. If you have 5 lanes, this might be a bit in the way. But I mean, I can just, you know, move this to the side a little bit. Stuff like that. There are things that you can do. Do you plan a Switch release? Yes. The other thing is options, of course, right? You can tell them, you know what, you can increase the font size if you want, but it will break stuff. But that is not... I would rather have a solution that works for everybody. Because I feel like this game would be better in general if people can just read it better. We can just, you know what? You can just do it like this. You can announce it here, even if you like you can just put it in a symbol or whatever. It doesn't need to be here on the top. Yeah, I feel like this is already a bit better. A very big can of worms. I like it. Since the Switch sales high seas as well, it should work for testing. Nice. Yeah. But again, I feel like this could be where things are headed. We will see. They will have a smart enough. Yeah, the headers, we will figure something out. There are not a lot of headers here. You know, we will just figure it out one by one. There's a lot you can do. In the inventory, when you're outside of the fight, you can still adjust everything else. So even in the card rewards or whatever, you can still display it at the top. It's not that big of a deal, I would say. Just have to reframe everything a little bit. We will see. But just increasing the font size here is not gonna do it. In inventory, the zoom feature might be obsolete then. Probably not. Because of mobile. Let's actually load and look into that. I feel like, yeah, okay, so what if we have the max to 24 or 25? It's not that bad. See, if the font is a little bit bigger, not bad. Of course, if you have more, then it will get smaller again. But the maximum should be better. We can try a bunch of things. We can try a bunch of things. And if that is not what we want to do, we can just try switching out the font and just resubmit it. Maybe the different font is the solution. Maybe a different font is the solution. Because we had the other one that a friend of mine suggested to me. I don't think it's here anymore. No, it's not here anymore. I removed it again. Oh, maybe it was Cormorant Gamon. This might be it. This might be it. Yay, no. No. Yes, no. No, this is not it. No, I will have to ask again. But yeah, we will see. The problem with changing a font is that the font is being used everywhere. Like literally everywhere. Used on the press kit, on the website. So yeah, this is definitely not something that I can just decide on a whim. It might just be a font size increase, or I don't know, switching the layout around. Might also just be an option where you can switch it to a different layout, and I don't know, one of them is default on some machines. We will see. Form is really fitting. Gotta be mindful of font change so it actually supports symbol sets for languages in your game. Yeah. Vexord, hello. I never liked playing with text in Unity, but may I suggest having a separate pop-up when you hover over the cards that has all the additional info? Yes. This is actually on my list, but thank you. So if you, for example, you are here and you right-click here, you want a bigger view of the card, right? And the same in the fight screen. You right-click here and then you just see the card. It's just like in Slay Spire 2 is what you're trying to say, Vexord, right? Do it, Renderpunk. Okay. Come say hello. What is that? Okay, nice. Well, make that bigger, I guess. But yeah, or scrollable. Yeah. Something like that. It's gonna be a big undertaking. Maybe, you know what? I will also just open it on my Steam Deck again and count the pixels. Because maybe if we get to 13 pixels, it's fine. You know? Maybe because Wave said font sizes be 12 pixels or greater in height. So maybe I will just open it on the Steam Deck and count the pixels that it's currently having, and then maybe just increase it by 1. Then resubmit it and be like, it now has 13 pixels. Is it better? Gabe, is it better? Are you happy now? Is it better now? We will see. Okay. Anyway, oh my god. We have 8 streaming? we're gonna rate 8 everybody. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I will be back on Wednesday. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I think we got a lot done. We got to fix some bugs and stuff like that. I will be back on Wednesday with another episode of Faith in Despair where we will probably look at the boss rush mode or the font issue. One of those. I don't know. But it's gonna be a big week, everybody. Okay, we are going to rate 8 because he's streaming. Oh my god. Let's bring some good vibes to his stream and see how he's doing, alright? Thank you very much again for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to have you guys. And I will see you on Friday. Bye. Believe in yourself.